one day, after my asthma attack came, and that's a long story, I won't get in, I just decided to start taking the Levive and multi-plus. And I felt better right away. Like, wow, I can breathe. I can feel my lungs. Wow, that's amazing. I slept better at night. And in my package, there was also one of these. It was nicely packed, and it was in the garage. Because I opened my box in the garage and left it in the box. And I said, I better go get this thing and try it on. So I took it and put it on, and I heard my back saying, clack, clack, clack. I said, oh, I broke something. I can't move. But no, right away I bent down and my back didn't hurt. I said, this is amazing. Why did I wait this long to try this? And I put my garment on. And right away, because I have 3 daughters, my lungs were not in good position, so the air would not go where it's supposed to go. I was always shallow breathing. I was always out of breath. And then I could breathe relaxed. And the air went inside my lungs and I could feel it. You know what? I grew up with asthma, and I know how it is to be out of breath. And for the first time in my life, I'm breathing without effort. And I'm like, wow, this is amazing. So then I went on to take the other stuff. Within 3 weeks, I was the best shape I was ever at. And my friends were asking me, what are you taking? You look so young. Well, I won't tell you my age, but my daughter will be 21 in 2 months. So when I tell people I have big daughters, they don't believe me. And when my daughter was standing here, you would believe she's my older sister. That's how this product and all the others, they can do for you. I just briefly talked about my dad, and I had not seen my dad for 9 years. January 22nd, he called, he said, you know, it might be too late by the time you decide to come back. You have been away for too long. My dad lives in West Africa. It's not a cheap trip, and it takes you 2 days to get there. He said the doctors have given me 6 months. So from January, 6 months. And I said, no, that's not possible. I got something you have to try. So before I even could buy my plane ticket, all the Levive, all the stuff, multivitamin plus, and I put it all in a box. I went to Canada Post and I shipped it express, which should have taken 2 weeks to get to him. And I said, start taking this before I get there. I'm coming myself with more. And I filled up my luggage. When I got to the airport, the lady, she said, oh, you go over there, we need to check your luggage. Because they want something, right? So she opens my luggages and everything. She's like, oh, you have lots of stuff here. What is this? I said, this is Ardyss. It's for my dad. He really needs it. He said, oh, you are a good child. Close up everything.
Wow.
You go. Go take care of your father.
Wow.
So he said, yeah, it's not good, you know. I said, keep taking this. Then you go check and we'll see. So his blood sugar was not under control for I don't know how long. It affected his eyes and everything. So when he started taking this, he went for blood test. They said sugar became normal. But they can't explain how. They think it's the metformin. I said, don't take that stuff. It's crap. Don't take it. It's not good. So 2 weeks after, he went to do a brain scan. So, and he came back. He said, well, the thing they thought it was a tumor, it's not a tumor. I said, praise the Lord. Okay, Ardyss. And now he is alive. He's in healthier condition. He's back to doing his farming, what he enjoys most. And we talk every time. And I make sure I keep sending him the Levive and all the other stuff. I keep sending him. And to anyone, I can just recommend you, take Ardyss. You know, people come and go, companies come and go. But this product, it's not only the potential, it has the stuff. And I work in pharmaceutical industry. I know how the lobby work. I know by trying to do it the proper way, they have blocked Ardyss. So they can't have the success in Canada because they will put every pharmaceutical company out of business. And the government would not allow that. I can say that because I'm an insider. I have been in that industry. I have tested drugs on people. I know what the effects are. But the people who come to get drugs tested on them, they have no other way. They're out of job. They're out of education. They don't know. That's the only way of making money. And the thing is, when you get this money, the government doesn't even tax you on it because they know you're putting your life in danger. Sooner or later, you're going to have so many problems that you'll be like a wreck. There's nothing left of you. Like, I can show pictures of me a few years back. I was starting to have wrinkles, gray hair, and all that stuff. Stress was immeasurable in my life. To sleep, if I had slept 2 hours per night, it would be like, wow, that was a good night. Wow. But now I sleep relaxed. My back doesn't hurt. I can lift, I can jump, I can do anything. I mean, I'm not 50 yet, but I'm close to being 50. And I have had 3 children naturally. I had to do everything on my own. And thanks to Ardyss and thanks to Levive and all the good products, I can say I am who I am today. And I'm very grateful for Angela to give me this moment to talk about it, to say my experience with Ardyss. And as I said, I can make it into a book and make a lot of money out of it. But it's not for me to make money, it's to help people. That's my cause. I've given it to some people. This year I had a lady I was working with. I'm a teacher now. She was telling me, oh, I have this bowel syndrome, so when I eat it's bloated and blah, blah. I said, I have something for you. I had some leftover cleansing. I just gave her the whole bottle. She's like, oh my God, you won't believe. My bowel, I can go now, I have no problem. She loved it. But as Angela said before, you give it to people to try. They like it, but they can't pay it for themselves. They can't buy it. And she came back. She said, well, this thing is really good. I said, well, next time you have to buy it. I can't keep supplying it to you for free. I give it to you to try, but the next time you are responsible for your health. The government doesn't tell you that. They don't tell you that in school. They don't tell you that in university. They fill your head with the crap. They don't tell you the important message you need to know. You are responsible for your health. You can be a billionaire. If you don't have the health to sustain it, your billions will go down the drain. I can tell from experience, my dad lives wealthy. He doesn't have money problems. But when his health was at the state it was, nothing mattered to him. I saw everything was falling apart. He didn't care about any of those 3 hectares here, 1.5 here, this house there. That did not matter to him. He just wanted to have a healthy life. And since he couldn't get that, he just dropped everything. And that's why people die sooner than their time. Because they just give up on themselves. And doctors, they're trained to make you die sooner. Because that's how they make money. There's no other way for them to make money out of you other than putting something in your head, make you believe in it so much that you just give up on yourself. And it's for the few people who really have their eyes open. They don't like you around. They'll do and say everything to put you in the corner and make you believe like you are something crazy. when they portray you as crazy, nobody will believe you. Nobody will listen to you. And they have got you. And pharmaceutical companies are best known for that.
Oh, yes, they do.
They don't work with doctors who go natural. They get you out of their system. If you promote your clients with some other products that are not pharmaceutically proven, they kick you out. You have to follow the system. If you're not in the system, you're dead.
So sad.
And most people don't know that, but you try to tell them, they think like, oh, you're trying to make money off of them.
See, that's the point. That's the mentality.
Well, if I tell you, my friend, come, not only are we going to be healthy, but we're going to be making money together, that's double joy, right? That's double joy. And every person should hook on that train and travel with it. So that's my say about Ardyss and some of the experiences I've had with Ardyss. And for now, it's only positive. The laundry detergent too. It's the next thing. I tried it once and now I can't go without it. And again, we have skin allergies, this allergies, that allergies. And I could sleep in my sheets without any respiratory problems. And sometimes I would just wash with baking soda and water because I don't want the crap in me. I've suffered enough of allergies. And my children, unfortunately, they've picked up these genes from me. They're all allergic to something. When I go grocery shopping with my friends, I read labels. It's like, what are you doing? Well, I'm reading the label because I don't want to be killed by something that's supposed to feed me. But they're not used to reading labels. So I have to fish out all this chemical crap that's in the food and make sure I get the least amount in my body. That's what keeps me healthy. Yes, there's abundance of food, but that food is poison. And it works this way. It's a cycle, a circle. So the food makes you sick. So you go to the doctor. They give you a drug. Look at the name. It's a drug. It's not meant to make you healthy. It's just meant to sustain you at a certain level, for you to cope with the disease you have. And then you go back. You keep going. You keep going. You keep turning. You keep turning. At one point, you just decide to give up. That's the end of you. And you don't want that. Because when that happens, the system has taken over you. Totally and completely. It's in your water. It's in your food. It's in everything. The air we breathe. It's in everything. The only thing you can do is Levive to help your liver. I am a biologist also. I know how the body functions. Your liver is the most important organ in your body. It helps to clean your body. And when your liver fails, that's when your body starts failing. Because it can't cope with the amount of chemicals that goes in it. So it starts getting big. When you see people, they have a big area here, big stomach. I was just explaining this to one of my friends. For years I've been asking her to come to Levive. She's not decided yet. I said, you see, people, they have large stomach. It's not here. It's up here. Why is it that? Because your liver has a mechanism to build up new cells. Because the old cells are too damaged. And one of the mechanisms it has to, it builds fat cells around those cells to protect them. So that they don't get destroyed as quickly as the old ones. So your belly starts getting bigger, you don't understand why. And this imbalance makes your body produce more insulin. And when you produce more insulin, your sugar is transformed into fat. Because your body keeps storing, especially in your major organ areas. They put fat around it to protect them. From what? From the adrenaline, steroid that your body produces. Because it eats up on them slowly. And your intestines, they start growing longer because the dead cells are not good enough, and then they put fat around them. So your belly gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But it's your body telling you, hey, signal here, I'm dying. Do something. Well, get Levive. Get the detox, the cleansing. And you will feel the relief. You feel it. When you look like you have, your cells are so old, that's where you get wrinkles. Because the underlying of your cells, they get destroyed. So your skin folds in those areas. That's what gives people wrinkles. When your cells are healthy, your skin is glowing. You don't need makeup. You don't need all those powders and all those things to camouflage. Right? You don't need that. You don't need the spot correctors and all those things. The spots are there for a reason. That's your body signaling you. I am not getting the cleaning I need. It's like a spot in your laundry. You go and wash your laundry because you know it's dirty. But you don't go wash your body because you don't understand its messages. You have to understand your body's messages and react or act according to that, to say, you know what? I need to take action right now at this moment. I've had friends who had cancers and stuff like that. They said, why are you not taking Levive? They lost one breast. They were in remission. I said, do you know what remission means? When they say you are in remission from cancer, that means they give you between 3 to 5 years to survive. Because when it comes back, chances are you will not make it. That's what remission means. But they don't tell you that, honestly. They just make you believe, oh yeah, I am in remission, I'm good. No. Because cancer is there. We are born with cancer cells. But when they thrive, it's because our normal mechanism of functioning is not working anymore. Otherwise, you're not supposed to take over healthy cells. So, thank you very much for listening.